Hi, Olivia here. What do you know about George Washington? It turns out there's a lot to know. For example, his farewell address, published in 1796, is considered a seminal work. Let's take a look. Society is a human creation. People shape society through their decisions and their behavior. Some works in history are so important that they change ideas, influence governments, or even define the course of our entire society. Seminal works, like Washington's farewell address, contain significant ideas from which other ideas develop. The ideas in these works have helped shape the way we view our world. After years of service to his country, as a military leader and as its first president, Washington announced his retirement from public life. To me, he seems sad and deeply concerned about the nation's future. Washington's main concern, the preservation of the Union, provides the overriding theme of this speech. To preserve the Union, Americans must be patriotic, loyal, and work to continue what they began. As the father of his country, Washington shared fatherly advice about how to do this. He cautions Americans against disobeying the Constitution, making foreign alliances, advocating sectionalism, and encouraging political factions. Let's look more closely at these last two claims, or main idea statements. Sectionalism can destroy the nation. Political factions can lead to despotism. Washington's first claim is that sectionalism can weaken the nation and tear it apart. Washington believed that the whole was greater than its parts. Another claim is that political parties should not be too powerful, because such power leads to dangerous factions. These can destroy the Union. You can see that these claims are very important among Washington's concerns for the future, and he supports them with explanations and reasons. Washington's claims make strong persuasive points, but when trying to persuade an audience, effective speakers have to do more. They acknowledge that there are other opinions, and as an effective speaker, Washington provides counterclaims to make his claims even stronger. As Washington asserts his claims, he considers what his opposition might say or think. For example, in warning Americans that political parties with too much power give rise to factions, Washington addresses an opposing opinion that supports party power. So Washington continually explains why American society would benefit from following his ideas, acknowledging differences of opinion. Seminal works change the way people think about the world. In his farewell address, Washington urged Americans to preserve the Union. He warned of sectionalism and dangerous political factions. Can you see how the topics George Washington addressed in 1796 were relevant in the years that followed immediately and are still relevant today? I hope you find it as fascinating as I do. Happy reading!